breaking news right now on KCAL 9 News at 8.
Our top story tonight is breaking news.
It's not
the governor orders a statewide crackdown.
Choice. I know it's not yours, but it's a necessary one.
That's the breaking news. The governor orders a statewide crackdown, telling most businesses to close and most people to stay home. 1 hour earlier, LA County issued a very similar stay-at-home order effective for 30 days.
Now, officials say these are not lockdowns, but they are begging people to follow the rules and stay at home.
Today is a day that will be seared into the story and the streets of this city.
Tonight, KCAL9's Sarah Donchi is live in Los Angeles with the specifics on what LA County is now calling safer at home. Sarah.
Well, Susie, undoubtedly, this is a major decision for city and county leaders to make, in part because of the economic implications it is going to have on businesses of all sizes and on people, too. Some people tonight are wondering when and where they will get their next paycheck from. Certainly a stressful situation to be in, to say the least. But city leaders were very clear about this. They said they felt this was the decision they had to make in order to save lives.
A new order tonight designed to slow the spread of coronavirus in LA County. Growing so fast now, health leaders say we need to do much more than we already have so our hospital system doesn't crash when the virus hits its peak.
Without slowing the number of new cases, we will for sure overwhelm not only our healthcare system, but many other essential services.
The new rules: all non-essential businesses must close their offices. Workers can work, but from home. All non-essential retail stores closed. All indoor shopping malls closed. All indoor public gatherings with more than 10 people banned. What stays open? Grocery stores, hardware stores, hospitals, doctors' offices, banks, gas stations, contractors, plumbers, and electricians.
We've already radically changed how we live in Los Angeles. I know how stressful this is to each one of us. And I think we need to be painfully honest tonight that we're about to enter into a new way of living here in Los Angeles for a period. If we can slow the spread, we can buy days. And when we buy those days, that means that we can get ventilators, and we can get beds, and kits, and masks, and tests, and this will save lives. That's why we're asking this of you today.
And tonight, there is a special message for young people in LA County.
Our second death was a relatively young person. So I do want to echo the messages we've all heard tonight, that this is a disease that can strike almost everybody who lives here in LA County. And there is no security in thinking that you're either not going to be affected or don't have the responsibility to protect others. We must think about the fact that each one of us on any given day can be carrying this infection, and that the people we're with and connected to may also transmit this infection.
I have a special message also to all of the young people out there. I know that we've been hearing a lot on the television and in the news that this is something that affects mostly seniors or older individuals. That is just not the case. The truth is that while vulnerable populations like seniors are certainly in a much more risk position, young people are getting sick, and young people can absolutely carry the coronavirus and this virus to other vulnerable populations and are vulnerable themselves. It is your responsibility as this next generation to be responsible and take care of your parents, your grandparents, and your community. And please stay at home and use social distancing.
County leaders want to make this clear. This is not a lockdown. It's not a shelter in place. It's an order to stay home as much as possible. Be with family, limit contact with others. Staying away from each other is the best way to keep yourself healthy and everyone else.
But I don't want to sugarcoat it. Today is a day that will be seared into the story and the streets of this city. It will be a moment when everything changed. I think about our children who are growing up. Part of a generation, this will be their 9/11, their moment.
And leaders say don't panic and don't storm the grocery store.
There is no need for fear. We have plenty of resources available to help our communities get through this. I would like to ask everyone to only purchase what you need. Please do not stockpile, which leads to empty shelves and causes people to panic. We have enough food and essential items for everyone.
Now, this order goes into effect at midnight tonight. It will last until April 19th at least. They did say that it could be extended for even longer than that. And there were some questions about how are they going to enforce this? Well, they're not saying people are going to go out and be arrested, but they are saying they are relying on people's goodwill. They are relying on people to take this order very seriously and to do the right thing. Reporting live from Los Angeles, Sarah Donchi, KCAL 9 News.